And welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. Well, you've seen the thumbnail, so you know what's in this box. For Christmas, I got the Replicade Tempest machine. So I'm now going to open it up and try it out. I have actually played with this thing a little bit at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and I wasn't going to get it after all the bad reviews mentioning how terrible the spinner is on it. But I have changed my mind for various reasons, which will become apparent as a couple of other videos come along. So yeah, basically, I got Tempest, but should I? So let's open her up, and I must say, the package is a lot bigger than I was expecting. As I say, I have seen this thing at Portland. I know roughly how big it is, but now that I've actually got it in front of me, it's pretty big. All right, let's open her up. Yep, there we go. Okay, the big reveal. Dun, dun, dun! Ooh, very nice. So, everybody's unboxed this thing, but now it's my turn. Got the instructions, got a cable for charging it up, and we've got our tiny little quarters there. Awesome. And I think there's even some different size knobs. Why? Well, for those who haven't seen this before, you will find out momentarily. Here it is. Wow. Oh yes, this is gorgeous. Really good condition. I was a bit worried. The box looked like it had been a little mushed, but this is in very, very nice condition. I like it. Wow, wow. Yeah, the thing with this, it is playable, but it's not accurate. You're not going to be able to set any actual Tempest high scores with this thing. What's that? There's a volume, power button, a speaker with, I guess that's a replication of what the speaker grill used to look like. Looks like that should open, but anyway. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's like a little lock on that of some type. There's the power down there. Man, this is super nice. Now, for me, the Tempest arcade cabinet is just a work of beauty. A friend of mine actually has one, a vintage one that he loves to death, and I would love to have something like this, but just no room at all. This will work as a replacement. Now, let's peel off, because it says that. Step one, peel this off. Excellent. And I can take these off as well. I think I'll leave them there for a second, because it's still step three. Where's step two? Hang on. So step one, peel me off. Step two, press and hold the power button. Okay, yeah, for 5 seconds. Well, we'll do that. I'm going to give it a good charge first. They say sometimes this little door isn't always easy to open. Let's see if that's true. You turn it like a lock. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, it's a nice metallic door. Very cool. Those lights will light up the corn doors. There is a little, oh, wow, sorry for banging the thing. There's actually quite a little cabinet area down there. Like, I can stick my thumb down there. I think that's where I'll keep the quarters eventually, and the other knobs. Okay, so why does it have two knobs? Well, this one that it comes with sort of loaded on here is so that you can actually play it with your fingers and give it a try. In this pack, we do have another knob that is actually to scale so that it looks like what the original machine looked like, and that's barely playable. We are going to find out in a little bit. But I'm going to charge this up first, and then I'll show you some gameplay, but I am very pleased with it so far. I love the Tempest cabinet, and this thing, I mean, it's as many people have said before, it may not be a playable machine per se, but it is a bit of artwork, like a tribute to the classic era of arcade games. I remember seeing these machines in the arcade, and it's playable. So it's a piece of playable art. Very happy with it. Very pleased. Okay, enough dallying about. Let's charge it up and then play some. Okay, the Tempest is fully charged up. Going to turn it on here in a second. Thought I'd put it next to my Vectrex and Baby Pong so you got an idea of scale. Speaking of scale, a couple years ago I got Qbert and this little tiny arcade Galaxian. So this is quite a step above. Like it's twice as big, something like that. This is these are fun little novelty items, but they're not trying to be the arcade game. This one is trying to be the arcade game. I'm going to turn it on. I'll put some footage on the side here of another game that I play, just to give you an idea. I'm going to play it initially with the original larger spinner, so that this is designed with ergonomics in mind. Hang on, turn it on. Hold the power button for 5 seconds. There we go. The little lights fire up, which is very, very cool. The light up marquee looks fantastic. You can't really see it in the footage. Let me just turn you down a bit for brightness. Does that help? It helps a little bit. Okay, Atari logo. We've got our little Volcano Player 1, Player 2 things in there, and the game is playable. So I'm now going to fire a full game for the very first time using the stock spinner, and I'll put some footage on the side so you get an idea. Oh wait, gotta put in a quarter. Oops, that's the super zapper. Very doable. Not great, but very doable. I did the super zapper again. Ah, it got me. Nice level of volume on there. I do like that. Yeah, it feels good. I like it. Game over? Game over. Well, I can't seem to find the other knob, which is not the end of the world. I got all these in this package, one of which is this tiny little guy here, which appears to be on a magnet. Is that going to come out? Probably not. Yeah, that one there is on a magnet. All the rest of them are pretty much variations on the same size of what I've got already. There's a second pack of them, which has a little, I don't know if these are rubber feet, but it's a bit of tread. And we've got another same size controller and a little tiny insert guy. Maybe that's the one, but it looks really too small. I'm probably not going to use that. And what I will do is for my little quarters, which are right in here, which look awesome, just going to leave them in their bag. And I'm going to just put that down below in the coin mechanism, because there's plenty of space down there. You can mess with the menu here and change things like the sensitivity for the player and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm just going to leave it though. I think I'm pretty happy with the way that works right now. Okay, slight addendum here. I did find the recreation of the actual paddle controller, so I'm going to try that out. Plus, I found in the same bag a knob, much like the one that's here, but it's got an empty top on it. And I initially thought this thing was some kind of a magnet that I would guess would sit there. No, it turns out that's actually a weight. So what that'll do is that'll sit inside here and give this a bit of heft. So let's try out both of these in place of the stock paddle. So what I'm going to do is just pull off the stock controller, and they all come with these little tiny grips. And there's just a little sunken hole there. So to do the one that is supposed to make it look like the original, this has very, very small grips. I know the focus is in and out all over the place there. So let's put that in and see if this is even remotely playable. Okay, so there it is. That's to make it look like it looked originally. Let's see if I can even play a game. Oh man, this is almost impossible. This little controller, there's no way you can play it. Also, it's a dickens to get that on there. It's going to take some serious, that's going to take some serious surgery to take that back off. Yeah, although that looks accurate to the original machine, that ain't going to work. And this time I'm going to try out, this is the one that has the little weighted little metal thing inside. So let's see if this plays any better. Quarter up. I don't think I like that one very much. Maybe it's not in properly, but no, it doesn't seem to, it doesn't help much, that's for darn sure. Okay, well you can make it accurate with this thing to look like the original. The weighted one, not a big fan. Honestly, I'm just going to stick with the stock. Yeah, no, that is really, really cool. I really like this thing. Should I have got it? Well, yes, because I really love Tempest, and this is quite playable. It is quite playable. Let's see if we can get the old marquee so you can see it a bit. There we go. Yep, super nice, super cool. Really runs the game well. I'm very happy with this, and it's not the only item of the Replicade little machines that I'm getting. When I talked about Dragon's Lair on the Game Boy Color, it was definitely a case of this is not the one that I want, but this is one that I want for sure. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. There will be other videos very soon. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.